Okay, so Aquarius, for the month of January 2024, this is your general reading. This is a general read, so it's not going to apply to everybody. If it doesn't, check with a different reader or come back next month. But we're going to start off in the month of January for Aquarius. The first card you have is King of Pentacles. So what this is talking about is some type of financial or material abundance. Being the type of person who makes things happen, is on top of things when it comes to finances and money and material things. It just kind of look at the man. He's in the suit. He looks good. He's fixing his little watch, whatever it is. Might be a Rolex, might be a Richard Mille, something like that. I don't know, whatever it's called, those expensive watches. But that man has money and status and presence. And so there is some type of financial abundance that's possibly going to come in for you in the month of January. Or maybe some type of maybe you become a person of power. Maybe you get a promotion. Maybe you get your own business, or maybe you move into the next level of your company or something. The other thing is that for some of you, someone might come into your life that has financial and material abundance. Maybe you start dating someone who's rich or wealthy. Maybe someone comes to you and says, hey, I have this job opportunity. I'd like you to work for me. Maybe you just meet someone and you start talking and they give you some insight that helps you grow your own business, or some money or material advice that helps work for you. So something around abundance, finances, material gains, possibly being in the limelight, a person of what do you call it, stature, or a person of recognized or whatever. However, challenges. So in January, there could be some obstacles, some challenges coming up, and Spirit is saying you have to kind of watch yourself. Watch how you react, watch how you respond. Sometimes it's better to just stop. So instead of responding right away or getting stressed out or trying to make decisions, sometimes it's better to just kind of stop, relax, pause, reflect, think things through clearly before you just kind of respond. So having a little bit more control over the way you react to certain situations or respond to certain situations. Then you have the 8 of Swords, but it is upside down. But again, this card is talking about the same thing. Just kind of saying that you need to learn from your past mistakes so you can be ready to grow. And it's kind of accepting yourself without having too much self-judgment, but taking responsibility for who you are, the choices you make, your past, your present, your future, and how you choose to respond to things going forward, to life challenges. So in the past, maybe you acted crazy, but Spirit is going forward, you need to relax a little more, control your emotions. You need to take accountability for the things, the actions, the choices that you make. So if something comes up or is happening during the month of January, you're being tested because Spirit is trying to see if you are growing. Are you learning and growing? Can you control your emotions and make clear decisions? Or do you just act out? Also, can you take accountability? Okay, I made mistakes. Going forward, I'm not going to make these mistakes. Maybe in finances, maybe it's you have a lot of money and then something comes up, something goes wrong, and Spirit is okay, now you're being tested. How well do you handle this situation when your material and money things are gone? Or vice versa. Maybe a whole bunch of money comes in and Spirit says, okay, do you have enough control? Have you learned from past mistakes to not spend all the money right away? All right, let's see. What else does Spirit have for you during the month of January? Is there anything for Aquarius? Anything else for the month of January? Okay, let's see here. Teach. See? So someone might be coming in to teach you something, or a situation is going to happen to teach you a lesson. Maybe you're going to be the person teaching this lesson. Maybe you're this wealthy person and you're going to teach others how to handle finances and money or get rich or something like that. But when it comes to teach, remembering that what you do, how you act, the things that you say, if you have people looking up to you inadvertently, sorry, that's my son coming in. But if you have people looking up to you inadvertently and they see how you react to certain situations or how you handle your money and finances or how you are as a boss, without you knowing it, you could be inadvertently teaching them how to be or how to act or how to speak or whatever. So it's being more cautious of what you do because others are watching and they're learning lessons from you. Or again, vice versa, you're learning lessons from someone else. Also, maybe something to do with teaching. Maybe you get a job as a teacher, or maybe you meet someone who's a teacher or something like that. But there's something with a person of power, of influence, or financial material success, and it's either you or someone else coming into your life. All right, let's see here. And this isn't just goal for the ladies, like fellas. It could be a woman coming into your life that's very successful, or maybe, vice versa. But the card just happens to have the male on it. But let's see, is there anything else directly related to love? Is there anything else specifically for love? All right, so Aquarius during the month of January. Let's see here. So you have forgiving and learning. Basically, it says, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. And then you also have getting to know each other. So as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So if you're with somebody now, there may be some things that happened in your childhood or their childhood or in your relationship that you guys kind of need to work on forgiving and learning so you can move forward. Like, we got to stop arguing about this. Or, I know this is what happened to you when you were little, but I'm not this person, so we got to heal from this so we can move forward. But in order to move forward, maybe you need to have a deeper talk. Maybe you guys need to open up more and have a conversation. Like, listen, when I was young, this happened to me, and you're kind of bringing these emotions back, and that's why I'm holding back from you. So basically, it's like getting to know each other deeper, but also forgiving and learning each other, whatever happened in your own relationship or childhood or past relationships or trauma. If you're single and you don't have anyone, someone might come in and you're kind of like, I'm going to forgive myself for what I've allowed in the past. I'm going to learn going forward that I need to deal with different kind of people. So I'm going to get to know someone first, really get to know them before I commit to them, or before I sleep with them, or before I try to have a relationship with them. Maybe if no one comes in and you don't have anyone at all, then it's forgiving and learning regarding yourself. Maybe you have issues you need to work on. Maybe you need to go talk to someone because maybe you need to have a conversation with yourself. Like, why do I always attract this type of person? Or why do I always go after this type of person? Is it something to do with childhood? And I'll give you an example. For me, I'm always the type of person I want someone who's strong-willed, but then I don't want them to help me because I don't want to feel like I'm not independent. So then it kind of is we butt heads because it's yeah, I want to live with you and love on you, but at the same time, I don't want to live with you. Because if anything happens, I want to have my own space. So letting go of past issues and kind of rediscovering who you are or why you are the way you are so you can move forward in a better direction when it comes to love and relationships. But that is what I have for Aquarius. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at JaylinK79, or you can book a personal reading at www.designhertouch.com, or make sure you subscribe, follow, tell your friends, because I do these free readings every month. You can also follow me on TikTok at Designherjenn. And thank you.